Salute guys, back with another public service announcement.
Jason, hope you guys are feeling good this morning.
Salute guys, back with another episode of the PSA Podcast. Yes, indeed. And right now, I got my guest, Mr. Cedric.
Yes,
Laguma! Wat is
Die man met die valtan.
Man met die valtan? Wat is jou, bro?
Nee, ek is rustig my
Yes,
broer. Dankie
my
dat
bro.
jy kom. Sorry, ek is laat.
Nee, it's fine. It was a
was
better
laat.
like never they say.
Kwaai.
Why, my bro? My sister phone vir my nogal gister. Ek wil nog die gesê, sy sê vir my, die mense wat vir my invite na podcast toe, wat vir my wil betaal, ek moet podcast toe ry.
100%.
Toe sê sy vir my, vra vir my, praat ek kaka van jou?
Nee, weet jy wat? Nee,
Ja.
maar on a serious note, is ek het nou gesê,
Ja.
sy is die enigste ou, nogal, wat vir my kan invite vir 'n podcast, enige tyd,
Ja.
om rede. Toe ek 'n up and coming creator gewees het, toe ek net begin het op TikTok, toe invite sy vir my na jou show.
Weet jy wat,
Eerste keer.
ek dink nogal aan hy gister aan, en ek sê net, yo, you know, we've come such a long way van hy tyd, bro.
Yes, jy is al gevat.
Kijk, check ek hy foto's, ek, yo.
Ja,
Maar die foto,
en plus,
hy
die
foto het
foto's
gemoer.
maken moerse beef ook.
Het hy beef gespak?
Die foto's maken nog een beef.
Met wie?
Kent jy van Mikey?
Yes?
Hy spaak 'n beef en Mikey, ek vat hy foto met jou.
Okay.
En Mikey die sê, nou soek hy kak by my. Men hy foto,
Men hy foto.
Hy het Mikey nie van my genotisie.
But
Want
hy
Mikey
foto-
rol mos vir jou, for some reason.
No, you know the funny thing is, ek ken hom nie.
Ek weet ek ken hom nie. Nee, wat kyk
Yes.
jy? En ek wil nie die subject maak nie.
No, I just
Verstaan
wanna-
jy? Maar die kick off 'n hell of a chain of events.
Yes.
Because ek en sy vat nog hy foto buite.
Buite die studio, ja.
En hy sê Cedric se poesoek. Ek check in my mind en kyk hier, laat ek sommer nou sê, guys, nee, ek is 'n groot man.
Ja.
Ek betaal my eie skuld.
Yes.
Ek gooi my eie diesel in my bakkie.
Kwaai.
Ek vloek. Okay, en ek is nie op 'n stolie.
Ek is nie...
Nee.
Just to put it out there.
Ja, as julle nie, hy kan handle nie. Dan moet julle nou afswitch.
Nee, wat ek het 'n klomp my bro, you know what, and I think we had a conversation in the early days, maar weet jy wat, die mense gaan altyd kaktery, but it's how it goes, it's
Ja,
also
ja.
the culture of social
Ja.
media.
Kyk,
The thing is, you can take it on the chin, you can take it to heart, you can take it with a pinch of salt. Vir my, ek sien dit,
100%.
whatever,
Beef is
jou
part van
poesoek,
die ding,
you know what I mean?
apparently. Ek het nie gewitheid uit nie.
Een beetje nare, ja,
Ja, ek het nie gewitheid uit die pad. Net soos dat sy jou kar ry,
Ja,
gaat jou kar vuil raak.
Kwaai.
Net soos jy as jou kar ry, jou windscreen gaat muskiete opkry. It seems as
motor
if
gaat kak, iets
100%
gaat bij jou klats, something's
it's
wrong.
part of the thing.
Yes.
So being on social media attracts attention.
Yes.
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. But ek het baie geleer van tyd af.
Tot hier nou.
nou toe. Ek handle wat sy noem beef. Completely different nou as wat ek 'n tyd het gehandle.
Ja. But I mean, as ons nou teruggaan nou van jou eerste video's, wat het jy gepraat met die camera en hy was mos jou ding eerste.
Ek het gefire actually because on my video.
Het jy gefire? Het jy gefire?
Ja.
Hoe kan
Fire by my werk.
Wat
Ek is 'n customer facing, nee, ek maak net dit op. Maar ek gefire nie. Hy sal nou ja. Julle lyk as kinders toe. Nee, but weet julle wat? Like on a serious note, ek het vandag die commercial value gesien.
En hy ding,
Van
ja.
TikTok, because why? They say vir jouself, joh, ek het gegroei at one point.
Yes.
1000 followers 'n dag.
Kwaai, ja.
So, like literally, ek gaan slaap vanaand met 2000 followers. Môre het ek 3000 followers.
Weer slaap.
Dit het vir 'n lang tyd so aangegaan.
Elke dag, ja.
En toe sê ek myself, nee man, as ek nie gejaal maak met die nie.
Dan maak hy mos die sensie,
Maar,
ja.
sy kan nie gejaal maak. As sy heel dag naipoes speel,
Ja.
As daai jou strategie is,
Gaan
right,
jy
jy
wen, ja.
gaan die aandag kry.
Yes.
Jy gaan die aandag kry. But aandag don't pay the bills.
100%, ja.
Daar is my strategie tot nou toe. Aandag do not pay the bills. So, vir my, yes, daar is 'n element, so as mense kyk, as hulle van my wil insult en sê, ja, jy doen alles vir views, en wat, sy is eintlik reg.
That is the culture of what it is.
100%.
This is what social media is. If
100%.
you're there for money purposes
Yes.
and to make a business out of it, you have to be.
You have to. So
Yes.
there is definitely an element of that, né?
Yes.
But I also realized to be commercially viable.
Jy kan nie te veel
Sy
vloek
kan
nie.
nie te veel vloek nie. Daar's 'n limit wat mense gaan sê, kyk, as ek nou gaan sê, jou poes.
Jou poes, ja.
Right, dis 'n bietjie snaaks, right? But ek kan ook sê, jou poesie. Dan die potential business, hy gaan terug kyk as hy, nee.
Maar op dieselfde manier is hy dieselfde mense hou van daai video's ook in die stilte.
Kykie,
En hulle kyk hy video's en hulle sê, ja, ek kan nie miskien haai nie, maar daai video wat hy gemaak het gister.
Everybody has Googled BBW porn.
Yes.
I'm not going to admit it.
Yes.
But everybody has Google BBW porn.
Yes.
Verstaan jy?
Okay.
Sy gaat miskien nie 'n dik girl dating.
Wat sy gaan dink
Nee,
kyk.
wat is skommel op 'n dik girl. as Niemand kykie. Nee, dat is
Yes,
reality.
that is your analogy for it.
Verstaan jy? So then I made a change. I deleted all my videos that contained profanity, swearing. En
Ja.
toe begin ek
Maar jou kyk is jy bly van jou sounds dan viral gegaan nou?
Ja, dankie. Ag, is
Baie geskellery.
Oh my God. En kyk, ek kan nou openly van praat. In
Ja.
fact, my podcast wat ek en Gentle Brother
Yes.
gestart het, ons episode wat ons vanaand gaan record,
Kwai.
is actually oor hy beef.
Van julle twee?
Van ons twee.
Van julle twee.
So laasweek het ons gepraat oor die Jeftas.
Okay.
En dat is wat nou trending gewees het die laaste 2 weke. But wat sê julle Dikous chocolate?
Dikous
Sy
chocolate
kan
staan
ook
by,
elke
ja.
dag vir die tannie Jeftas sê, verstaan jy?
Yes.
So ek is op 'n punt nou wat ek het nee, kyk. Weet jy hoe dit die Jeftas is soos 'n gherkin.
Okay.
'n Gherkin is lekker as jy maak, maar na die derde gherkin as dit net
Ja,
as
dit kan
dit
nie meer
kak.
nie.
Ja, wie
Okay.
smaak kan om met 3 maande na die Jeftas te kou nie ekkie.
Nee.
Nie ekkie. No offense. I don't-
Nou kyk eens nou, as jy nou terug gaan, so kyk nou, jy hoef nou nie alles te praat, want obviously die episode kom nog uit
Kwai.
van jou en Gentle Brother en so.
Ja, I can talk about it.
Wat hy oor begin eintlik?
Kyk, dis my
I don't wanna make this the focus.
No,
Ek vra
it
net
won't be the
gou-gou,
focus. It won't be the focus. Maar kyk, weet jy wat? Ek kan nie speculate nie. Ek kan sê jaloesheid.
Yes.
Ek kan sê hy was sy way van aandag kry om sy brand te bou. Ek kan 'n klomp goed speculate, maar tot ek uit sy mond uit hoor.
Ja.
Vanaand. My broer, die was die rede en ek hoop ook hy's honest.
Hy's honest, ja.
Because kyk, as full disclosure vanaand.
But
Ek kan nie vir jou sê
Jy kan nie sê nie.
soos ek jou sê, ek voel ek het enigiets verkeerd gedoen nie. Hy het gesê dinge soos ek het jou suster discuss
yes.
in ons company. Hy het gesê ek het vir Meron Fifi discuss.
Okay.
En na mate sy reg, but nie in die way wat hy het ingesit nie.
Yes.
Net soos toe ek nou hier inloop, toe sê jy vir my hier was 'n ander creator hier.
Yes.
Ek het die name noem met Cedric Megan.
Ja.
Toe sê ek, joh, wat het ek soos homofobie hier?
Ja.
Hy sê joke right within the context of this.
Yes,
that is
maak
a
sense,
joke.
ja.
Ek het hier 'n probleem met Cesar en ek.
Sy ken vir Cesar.
Ken vir Cesar, ek is cool met Cesar.
Ja.
Maar as hy technical wil wees, kan sy hier wegloop. En wat Cesar sê,
Ja, maar dit
Cedric het nog al jou naam
Ja,
gesê
maar
in
hy's
ons
'n kaptrap,
company.
wie doen nog hy?
Ja, kyk.
Ja.
Kyk, en soos ek jou sê, ek het gesê wat ek wil gesê het.
Ja.
Ek het gedoen wat ek wil gedoen het oor die hele beef story. En ek is oor dit.
Al wat ek, as jy van het praat, al wat ek was, 3 ure, wat 3 ure is hy op 'n live
Kyk
gebracht.
hier, nou.
Hou jou bek!
hier.
Dat is al wat ek op my kop hoor.
Kyk, ek was tas. Weet jy nou, en ek sê nou die, voor ek het nou sê op my eie,
So right, weet jy wat, jou nou kon eers
ja, ons het
uit,
timing.
die kon uit weer.
Want ek sê vir jou, ek het, weet jy, my brand het so 'n nok gevat, my bro.
Van hy?
Tot vandag toe. Because, let's be honest, man. When you upset, you become somebody that you don't want to be.
That you don't want to be.
Verstaan? Ek gaat admit, toe ek jong was, enige tyd, sy gaan 'n man of 'n vrou is, dat sy my pisse, wat klap ek jou?
Ja.
Verstaan sy, vooral my ex-girls, ek was terrible, ek was 'n vaart. Maar sy sê vir jouself, that's not who I want to be. Verstaan sy? So in that fit of rage, I became somebody that I didn't want to be.
Full disclosure again, for my side, I watched some of it, toen kijk ik bij me, dan denk ik mezelf, mijn broer Cedric, nee man. That was me telling myself.
Ik kan niet zien, mensen kunnen
you know what I mean? No, I understand. No, don't worry, don't get me wrong. The thing is, what you said, I get was valid for me.
Yeah.
But ik denk ook voor myself, maar I don't think I would do this publicly.
Nee, bro, nee,
I don't think I would do this publicly. Because the thing is, because I know how easy it is for brands to get on jouw naam, verstaan jy?
Ik weet dat nou.
Ja.
Die tijd was ik een kotsokkie.
Okay.
Verstaan jy? Nou, ek kom uit die 80's uit.
Ja.
Ons klim in onze karre, reis tot by jou, is dat moeres jou.
Ja.
Die was hoe ek groot geword het. As jy 'n ding wil sê het in my gefriet.
Sê nog gefriet, ja.
Jy jou poes om jou nare te kry. Die sê ding was 'n reality in ons tyd.
Yes.
As ek vir jou gesê het jy jou ma se poes, die is vir jou om te trigger jy moet nou kom.
Stiek uit, ja, waar is hy?
100%.
Ja.
So it was a mixture of that. En En kijk, it's not who I want to be.
No, 100%. Because nou als je terug gaat, ik denk hoeveel hoeveel
bizigheid. Oh,
Cedric kan jou die geven, kan jou daar geven. But someone in the office is like, I don't think it's good for the brand.
No, you know
I think
what?
it's good for the brand.
Full disclosure, die karplek wat ik min gewerkt heb.
Okay.
Het een e-mail gekregen. Toen trek hulle kop uit. En ik zal een kwijt deal met hulle. In fact, die deal was gesigned.
Okay.
Die mensen het my week ge-e-mail. As het gewis het, dan kon ik mijn week verloren het waar hij incident.
Ja, dat dan my zoveel keer.
Kijk, ik het een nok gevat. Ik het een jalwe nok gevat. But, in hindsight, my broer, sê vir jouself, ze kan nie een man se kinders sê hulle is varken nie.
Ze kan niet,
You can't do that. You can't insult a man's wife. David, ik moet vir jou nou sê, as het ek was, en iemand insult my vrou, is game over, ne?
Ja.
Nee, is game over.
Dat is game over, ja.
En hy het ek gedink het, ek was so kwaad, ek sê vir myself, I must get this man
Sy moet
here.
iets, ja.
But I cannot go to him. Because if I go to him and I hurt him, how am I going to explain to the cops
Sy
that
sê jy sy gegaan na.
Ja, 100%.
Ja.
So sy sê vir jouself, ek moet nou vir jou dinge sê, en ek wil jou so kwaad maak, dat sy moet kon na my toe.
Dan kan jy maar
Dat ek jou kan fucking back. You know what? Again, I can talk about it now.
In hindsight,
Ik het apologized. Ik het personally apologized and say for him. I've learned quite a lot. I think I've grown.
Yes. But now, so now obviously now some people have different views about this. So many say, nah, you do it for the views, you do it for the likes, you do it for the clout here, and whatever. But let's not step away from the fact that it does create a buzz. No?
Oh, for sure. That is why we
like
jumped on that bus
when
now.
When people do it, as die mense nou miskien baklei online because mense weet hulle like. As kan 'n storie, 'n baklei storie of 'n stryd, this gets views. Sy kan die bevolkte video maak, sy kan nou 'n motivational video praat van guys, jy moet so maak en sy wil net 'n video maak sê, "Jy, jou stink poes." Daai dinge is nou 1.2 million, 3 million nou.
Easy.
So now that also needs to
easy.
We need to think about the culture, what people like to obviously like to watch. What kind of content do people obviously like based on this?
You know what? This is my theory, right?
Yeah.
I think that people like to see other people do worse than them.
Yes.
Right?
100%.
Because that makes them feel better. How do you cheer somebody up that's going through something? You tell them it could be worse.
It could be worse,
You tell somebody, there's people that got cancer right now.
Yeah.
And that is supposed to cheer somebody up.
Else, yeah.
The mentality behind that, what that is saying is, be happy that someone else is doing worse than you. That's what you're basically saying. So I think the reason why people are drawn to the drama, drawn to the shit, to the gutter of social media, whether it be Mr. Cornelius at Joel behind his wife's back and a Joel making a video, whether it is me and Gentle Brothers Kak, whether it is Mikey and how he gains his followers and engagement, it's because people want to see other people do shit in life so that they can feel better about
themselves.
It is partaking in the drama, but not swallowing.
We're not swallowing. Okay, I got you. But at the same time, it gives them a brief moment to forget about their own kak.
100%.
So, as ek nou miskien praat van Cedric heeldag, ek vergiet nou van, hoe kan ek sê, my kakkery wat ek besig is of hier by die huis. Kyk, ek wil ook hier by die huis, ek betaal ook vir fokol fritte nie. Ek steel van die, but this is my story, maak nou van. But solang jou jy nie kak is maar het jy gesien hoe, jy gesien wat sê Cedric? Sy praat in dieselfde kak hier by die huis.
Kyk, hy's nog 'n extension van daai, né?
Van daai, ja.
Ek het my 'n nuwe bakkie gekoop.
Okay.
Nee, nou as 'n klomp mense, 90% van die mense congratulate my, hulle is happy vir my.
Kwalike bakkie, ja.
Nou, daar's 'n percentage, die 10%. Wat hulle is either jaloers of hulle voel in hulle mind, ek deserve it.
Jy deserve hy ding nie.
Alright?
Ja.
Maar nou hulle, ek maak 'n video wat ek sê, guys, ek het nou die bakkie gekoop. Jy kak eintlik man.
Nou kom hulle op daai ding.
Die installment, die slat my, ek struggle. Nou die mense wat nou nie vir my daai bakkie gegaan het, hulle voel nou cool.
Yes.
Because hulle sê vir hulle self, ja, kyk as hulle wil jaloers voel.
Ja,
hy bakkie sê hulle nice, weet jy, hy kak eintlik.
Hy kak eintlik.
Nou voel hulle, okay, nou gaan ek vir jou. Hoeveel keer het jy gesien content creators maak video's wat sê, guys, my life is not so easy.
Yes, I'm struggling.
I'm struggling. Then that almost soothes the haters.
Yes.
Because now the haters can tell themselves, okay, whenever I look at you and I feel that evil eye come up, then I can tell that evil eye, hy gaan actually die kak. He's not making, so that is why I just say I made a $250,000. Toe sê mense befok, a $250,000 is kakgeld.
Yeah.
Dat ek hulle nou sê, a $250,000 is kakgeld.
I don't think we must use the word million even when we say the quarter.
Ja, right, toe sê 250,000, dan het het ook easier afgegaan.
Yes.
Why must I tone down my light so that you can feel better? That is altijd my question.
No, but you see, but also, I have this conversation with every single brown content creator, and I say brown, and I can openly say brown, van ek is bruin, verstaan jy?
Yes.
Also mense is geneig om to be crabs in a bucket because nobody wants to see another man succeed.
I don't know, and you know what?
Die paai, hulle was so gefos. I just told you, we're going back here, as dink nou van, miskien 'n apartheid era, as gewisse die mense wat klei vir land en dan so, everyone was pushing the Cape Flats, different people living all over. Right, so no easy mindset, julle het die skool geklaar gemaak hier, almal wat klei in die struggle. No, almal dink das vir paai eintlik hier. So as jy nou 'n snytjie van hy paai kry, jy, hoe jy nou liever, jy kan nie alleen van hy paai, but as so 'n moerse paai, almal kan, but die ding is die, why are you going forward and I'm still in the same place? Jou poes, ek ken jou.
Yes.
Ek ken jou van kleins af. Jy was 'n nice. Hoe kan ek kwai nou?
As amper soos hulle voel, as hulle dit vir jou gun, kan jy dit het.
Yes.
Maar as hulle dit vir jou gun nie, dan moet jy dit het nie. Is 'n weird siek.
As 'n siekte.
As 'n siekte. Maar weet jy wat is die irony? The irony is that everybody talks about everyone else not being happy for everyone else.
Not being
But then who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about? Yeah.
If everyone is thus enlightened, if everyone, because all you have to do is go into the comment sections, right? And see how people want to judge you. Weet jy nou die dag toe maak ek 'n video, ek is by 'n four-way stop, 3 huise van my huis af. As die four-way stop approach, ek kan sy face sien oor die pad.
Okay.
Ek slow down en ek kyk as clear en ek kap aan. Weet jy hoeveel mense het my gecomment en gesê, "Jo, stop ons nie meer by stopstrate nie."
As daai kak wat hulle nou gebruik.
Hy sê kak wat hulle nou sien. Ek sê myself, everybody in the comment sections act as if they are perfect.
Yes.
And everyone is talking about as die ander brein mense wat afgunstig is.
You know, but the problem
it's them.
But the problem is now with social media, everybody thinks everyone does have an opinion, don't get me wrong.
Yes.
But now they think their opinions are valid.
Jo,
now the thing is now, I think now you have this guest, ek weet nie, maar you have this whole idea that what you feel.
Nee, maar weet jy waar kom dit in?
You know what I mean?
Because before Facebook, everybody was a nobody.
Yes.
Then Facebook effectively gave you your own website.
Yes.
And your own page that you are the center of.
Attention. Yeah.
And you get likes and you get follows and you get...
I've got a voice now.
100%. So based on that, people think that just because I can tag Kanye West on Twitter, that makes me equal to Kanye West.
What the fuck?
And it doesn't because...
so, yeah.
Because like what... And yes, you can argue, what is a celebrity, blah, blah, blah. But just because you can tag me... And you can message me directly.
Look, and also then I would even go back on a limb and say yes, no. As any kapers, no, celebrity status doesn't exist for the common man anymore. Van almal dink hulle is famous now.
Almal dink. En weet jy wat is fine, is fine.
Do you know what I mean? So as maar nee, goed dan ja, let's go. Ek kan nog
kyk,
you know what I mean?
Die mense, weet jy ek het al gesien al, né? Mense comment op my video's.
Ja.
As jy hulle amper soos iets soos sy dink sy skwaai because why sy braai. Kom ek maak 'n voorbeeld, né? Dan gaan ek in hulle profiles in. Dan maak hulle video's van hoe hulle nou like geld tel op die kamera. Sy doen dan die fucking selfde ding.
Dieselfde ding, ja.
Sy doen dieselfde ding, realize sy nie. Sy sê hypocrite. Ek het nou die dag in die week toe sien ek 'n ou wat 'n video maak wat sê iets in die lyn van moet jy op Tariq Jeff se rug ry vir views. Pat so ry hy op my rug vir views.
Op dieselfde ding.
Maar ek doen dit vir views, but hy doen dit vir awareness. Dit is just you nou.
Maar weet jy wat die funny ding is? As ek nou terug gaan, ek het nou video's gemaak, dis nou afgelope 10 jaar gelede terug, nou. En dieselfde mense, ek kan dit nou sê, because I think I've seen so many of them. Meeste van die mense wat gesê met my, wat 'n kak maak jy, wat 'n kak is die. En my eerste video's was ek rou. Ek het mense gesê, hey, die goed se poes, dis 'n klomatie en hy is klaar. Ek was straight met hulle. And if I look back now, almal mense wat gesê dis kak, hulle almal maak nou video's vandag.
Hulle maar nou hy sien julle ding.
En julle gepraat van hy, but I've not once ever said, "Oh, as julle nou hier." Oh, as julle nou besig. Nou die ander dag was ek kak, maar nou is julle op dieselfde ding.
Weet jy wat is die worst ding? Mense wat vir jou wil sê, sy doen dit vir views, vir followers, bla bla bla. Hy maak hulle post op hulle Facebook, thank you for 15,000 followers. I don't do that. Don't do that.
And then also...
Denk of, weet jy wat, op hulle profile, hulle wil vir jou call out, ne? Sy's a naai, because why? How dare you do things for views and followers? Dan op hulle profile staan, on the way to 3,000 followers.
Look, and the people also don't understand what the culture of social media is. Van miskien is dit 'n bietjie niet hier by ons. But if you look at the American culture, hulle doen dit vir jare.
Yes.
And they've always been doing it for the likes and views. Why? Because the more subscriptions, more likes, more views, means more business, means more traffic, means so much more things.
And you know what? I'm gonna suma be straight.
Yeah.
If Jesus was gonna get us views, me and you would be talking about Jesus.
Yes.
But let's be honest, you motherfuckers don't want to talk about Jesus only when it suits you to judge other people. Dan kom Jesus into play. But ander kritere, kyk julle vir my. En julle kyk wat Gentle Brother. En julle comment kak op Gentle Brothers as video's. En dan comment julle kak op my video's. Hoeveel van julle wat die fucking podcast nou kyk, het gecomment in iemand se live, they talking about you in that other live.
Yeah.
For drama.
Allemaal doen hy. Yo, I don't
Allemaal
know.
doen het.
As 'n siekte, and the thing is, I've even been with people, no, and dan het jy gesien gister wat post hulle van, het jy gesien wat sê hulle van, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really follow TikTok that much.
Why?
Because I come on there.
Nee, there's a Facebook over.
No, I come there, I post something and I leave.
Yes.
I just use all profiles. No, not even that. I don't spend lots of time on social media, period.
Yeah, you don't consume social media.
The people don't understand that. So the people ask me, het jy gesien wat? I say, I don't watch it. It's not, I don't have anything against no one. I don't have time to watch it.
Yes.
For me, it's a job now.
And you know what?
Technically my job. I just go there. Ek post gou iets hier en hier, dan lyn ek.
Kyk hier, kom ek sê vir julle nou. As 'n van julle is wat vir my genoeg haat. 28,000 'n maand, hy's my nommer. If you can pay me that amount, I'll get the fuck off the social media. I won't be back on the social. Dis wat social media, die gat wat social media cover vir my.
Vir my, ja.
28. Raad jas vir 'n nommer. Ek het dit as prins gesê. But 28K. You pay me 28K a month. I won't be on social media. You can actually buy me off social media. And that's the number.
Yeah, you'll take it.
I'll take.
Ek het iemand gevra. I was actually having this conversation with someone on another episode to say, well, listen here, how much money would you take to never post on social media again? Niet per month, just like in total.
Nee, 28,000 a month.
28,000 a month for the rest of your life.
No, if you pay me that, if you want me to be off social media for a full month, you can pay me 28K.
Pay me 28K.
I'll be off social media. Now, the last post will be, I've been bought off by this person. So, julle kan vir hom dankie sê, vir julle wat hy vir my like. En ek sien julle weer op
But I think it's a weird thing, but because the thing is they still want it. Look away. They hate to watch you, but they love to see it.
Oh
I don't know if that makes sense.
Wie sê wat as
They hate to see it, but they still want to watch it.
Wie sê hoe is dit as ons om by 'n kar accident te ry en sy sien haas rooi op die pad?
Ja.
Kyk, terwyl hy derm sien, as hy derm sien, dan sê ek spyt ek het
Maar ek wil kyk,
Ja, dat is soos om in iemand se naad in te kyk. En dan jy tog gesê,
die mense ry by
naad so en naad maak so. Jy wil nie kyk nie, maar jy kyk. En naad maak nie.
Dan hebben we een accident side, dan sê die braaf voor je. Hallo, ry as fokol op te sien. Toe sodra hy vir my is.
Yes. Ja. Of kyk.
Ry fokol op my.
Sy sê ja, kyk, sorry, kyk hoe rabbernekkie mense almal kyk, maar wat maak sy so by ry? Ai man, ons almal doen dit man. Ons almal doen dit.
So this is my thing is also I'm trying to understand the hypocritical brown mind that we face ourselves today. And it's sad, man, bro, because the thing is, you know what, for my was ek op af social media vir amper 'n jaar, dat was nou wat 2 jaar.
Don't lie.
No, not completely.
Are you serious?
No, not completely
But
off.
like amper soos 'n
amper ek het 'n break af van video's maak, want ek sê die I see this on many episodes before, van die mense het so dikke wat ek sê why is everyone so fucking sensitive to everything, because die ding is die if this is social media side, jy kan 'n comedian gewees het, or you can be a comedian, or you are a comedian in a sense of, sy praat kak.
100%.
And people can take it with a pinch of salt, or they can get offended by. As jy nou vir Mark Lotter gaan kyk by die Baxter Theater en hy sê iets nou.
If you put Mark Lottering's jokes on a Facebook status,
yes,
weet jy hoeveel mense sal hom check. But because they know the context at which he's talking at. Like if I imagine I must every day put a disclaimer, the following videos is all jokes, then I think a lot of people will read. But imagine you must tell people, jy gaan nou 'n joke maak.
Jy nou 'n joke maak.
Gaan maar sê na doeltjie. Like, that takes away from the joke.
No, that's what I said. No, my reason for being away from social media, for not posting so much, is because elke ding wat jy gepost het, dan kom maar
iemand op. Hulle scrutinize en hulle
en ek like, bro, it was regtig so diepie, but now as I post gesien, hulle sê, is this a pen? Ek sê, dis 'n ruler. Maar jou poes praat, hy is nie 'n ruler nie. It goes against the...
Yes.
Ek met my broer nou...
As is so deep.
So
I think in the beginning when people, and that's why I said context now before, right?
Yes.
I think in the beginning because people didn't really know who I was, and
Yeah.
a lot of people have come back to me and say, I said in the beginning, I didn't vang you so lekker, I thought you were this and that, but also it's no cool.
It's no cool, yeah.
And I accept that, right? But I say for yourself, it took me 4 years of telling you guys the same thing over and over. Only for you to now realize that this is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
But
Also, what I also want to say is we know something called cancel culture. Cancel culture does not exist in Cape Town.
No,
like I think we need to get off that thing where we say, iemand cancel.
No.
There's not enough power in Cape Town to cancel anyone.
No,
at this point.
because I don't think, and I'll further to that, I think the reason we can't cancel anybody is because Cape Town is not as commercial as the rest of the world.
As the mainstream
now,
world, yes.
Yes.
Hoeveel mensen wil vir jou cancel het?
Oh yeah, but
I mean you're still here.
Okay, I had a couple of businesses that said, okay, we don't want to.
No, that's fine, but I mean,
I wasn't
gone?
cancelled. No, exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Because you don't hire me. What a lot of the people that consume social media don't realize is as long as you are consuming me for free, you don't actually have a say.
So have you ever got someone says, you've lost a viewer, you've lost a follower,
Oh
I'm not coming
my
back.
God.
Ek sê jou push en vat ook jou sakke terwyl jy uitloop. Why? I'm never watching this stuff again. I say, "Alla nagiko, haal jou 2 fucking sakke wat jy ingekom en fokkie uit."
Yes, that's my bro. Yeah, you know what is the worst part? Because there's a opposite side of that coin.
Yes.
Where somebody says, you got my respect now.
You got my respect.
I made one video talking about how I love dogs. Now all of a sudden, you gained a follower.
You gained a follower?
Because you love dogs. I also love dogs. So because I mentioned something that is close to your heart,
all of a sudden,
now
I'm good enough for you.
Respect.
I've seen many messages. You know what, Mr. Mayo, when I used to watch your earlier videos, I used to think, I hate this guy. But now, since I see what you actually stand for, motivating the kids, I believe in you and you've got my respect.
Ja, nee.
Nou, ek kan ook gesê dat, thank you. Obviously, to be PC about it, thank you very much. Mense sê, jou poes, ek maak jy nie.
Nee, man, kyk, ek kan nie. Sy sê dankie.
Sy sê dankie.
Weet jy wat is die worst ding wat ek experience? Ek is uit in die public. Ek doen my ding. Now, I don't have an issue being in public.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with people. I love people. I love taking pictures.
Yes.
But when people come to me and say, nice, jy sien ek follow nie eintlik vir jou nie. Is eintlik my vrou wat jou follow. Maar kan ek 'n foto met jou vat?
Ja.
My broer sê net sy's my follower man, is fine. Because hy kan vir my al my video's vir my terugvertel. Maar so is dit nie ekkie. So is dit
I've heard this line before.
Yeah.
Kan ek 'n foto van my vrou wys?
My vrou kyk
almal my video's van jou.
Ek kyk al jou video's. En wat dan vertel my weer iets ook wat jy vertel het op die 23ste June, 5 pas uit.
Wat jy so gepraat het van?
Yeah.
And I thought so.
I said to yourself, okay, wat sy sê 'n follow, sy kyk my content nie.
The flip side, even the continuation of that also. Iemand comment iets kak op jou ding. Sy kry persoon in real life, hulle soek 'n foto.
Oh, they don't have the same
They've
energy.
never mentioned what they said again.
I will tell you now, and I'll bring up a specific situation. I hope this guy watches this video. I was at Economic Motorspace in OBS.
Okay.
They're a long-standing partner with me.
Yes.
Right? They've been with me for almost 3 years. Shout out to Economic Motorspace.
Yeah.
And there was a guy in the shop. And omdat ek mense se energies, ek werk op energies. Ek kan sommer sien, die ou, maar weet jy wat? Toe hy sien, die mense in die winkel maak 'n big deal van my.
Toe hy so was saam met
hom. Hy
hom.
vat 'n foto, right? Hy's niksie.
Okay.
Hy vat die foto. En as hy lang na ry nie, hy vat 'n foto van my, saam my.
Ja.
As hy lang na ry nie, message iemand vir my wat in 'n groep is wat hy is.
Okay.
En hy vat 'n foto, hy sit die foto in die groep
en
hy sê, kyk hier, ek het nou lekker die ouwe poes gemaak en 'n foto met hom gehad. Hy dink ek is 'n fan, hy weet ek lyk kom nie. En hulle stuur my sy nommer.
Okay, so hulle screenshot almal die goed en hulle wys wat hy gesê het. Okay.
Toe maak ek, okay, ek het hom my 'n poes gemaak. Is eintlik my goal, ek ken hom, ek ken nie om nie.
Ja.
Maar toe maak ek sommer nou 'n videoetjie wat ek sê, ek noem hom op sy naam en ek sê, "Dit het nou so 'n groot big deal van my gemaak in die winkel. Ek is so bly dat ek nou kan jou droom laat waarkom het en ek weet hy's gebreklik en al die dinge toe maak ek nou 'n bietjie gat van hom."
Okay.
Toe hy en hy groep ook, het julle nou die foto gestuur, wat lyk my guy, hy lyk my nie.
Pa, hoe het hy gedoen?
Sê men my gesig, hy lyk my nie. In fact, klap my. Wys my
dis my wange as jy wil.
Kwaai.
Ja, dan verstaan ek nog, ja.
deal ook met die consequences.
Daarvan, ja.
Because why die is, sy gaat nie 'n comment los en weggaan op social media nie.
Ja.
Sy gaan my klap en dan gaat sy moet deal met wat gebeur met jou.
Yes, the repercussions
Dan
of your
gaat sy my
actions.
klap.
Ja.
Dis 'n challenge.
Dis 'n challenge. Okay. Ja.
As jy my nie like, ek gaan eintlik vir jou meer respek.
As ja.
As jy my gaat sê jy like my nie, maar ek gaan vir jou vra, did you now come all the way from
To
over
say
there
this?
to come tell me? So they realize how ridiculous they are.
Yes.
When they see you. But ek kan nou nog nie explain hoekom
No,
hulle
but
foute wil hê nie.
ek sê dit so lank al, want ek was sommige mense, soveel mense, ek is uit en like I get it, if you don't like me, it's fine, but no one's forcing you to consume me.
No one is
You
forcing
know
you
what I
to
mean?
consume.
As ek sê ek is 'n Muslim, ek gaan my force om vark te friet.
Nee, ek kan
Ek kan nie sê ja, ek vriend van
Ja, you say salam, ne? Say salam.
Salam. Ek sê die mense wat klei hoe ja. But the thing is, because if you're not, no one's forced to watch anything,
one
and that's
is
why. And I see, the problem is now I see every single week I've seen a creator of some sort. Ek kyk hier eens die video's, but somehow there's always a video of a creator saying the same thing over and over. And ek het dit 10 jaar gelede gesê al.
Yeah.
If you don't like me, don't watch my stuff.
Keep scrolling.
Just keep scrolling.
You know what? I think
I'm tired of hearing the same thing. Now
Yes.
if you don't like it, move on.
Yes.
Move on.
I think the threshold is about 2,000 followers, right?
Yes.
Once you break 2,000 followers, then you start attracting more hate.
Okay.
So just look at the creators that make videos like that. They are between 2,000 and 5,000 followers.
Okay.
Below 2,000 followers, you get a couple of likes, a couple of comments, but you're not on the For You page as much.
Yes.
Above 2,000 followers, nou begin meer mense jou sien. Now you start attracting that unsolicited hate, man.
Yes.
Daai hate wat ek het niks gemaak nie. I'm just here doing my thing, and now somebody is just hating on me. And a lot of people, I mean, everyone learn the same lesson. Sy het dit geleer, ek het dit geleer.
Ja.
En sy kom tot daai punt wat sy ook wil vra, but if you don't like me, why are you watching my videos?
Yeah.
And then you realize that this is just the nature of humans.
Yeah.
And they're going to consume you, especially because they hate you.
Especially because, yeah, wat er nou
Because
weer sê.
100%.
Wat sê nou weer?
Wat sê nou weer? Because
Wat sê
I'm
nou
looking
weer?
for a reason to legitimately hate this
Ek hou
person.
nie van die ding nie.
En maar ek kan nie eintlik vir jou sê nie.
Yes.
Maar meet ek jou in real life en dan wil ek 'n foto hê. Because I wouldn't know
Kan
you.
ons selfie vat hier?
Ek kan 'n selfie vat hier, ek. Weet jy wat wil ek van nou af maak voor ek 'n selfie vat? Wys my jou TikTok profiel. En gaan in my profiel en kyk as ek jou nie geblok het nie.
Okay, nice. So just geblok, sorry. We can't do a
Sorry,
foto.
ek kan nie doen 'n foto. Laat ek 'n foto wat met jou want ek wil jou sit op my wall of shame.
Why het 'n paar mense vir jou like what was some of the weirdest messages that you've gotten like in your life in time van mense? Like enige ding.
Oh shit. So you know what?
But this necessarily hate, but
Nee,
something weird.
I think kyk ek kry nie baie sexual messages.
Okay.
Baie min van hy. Baie min is seker omdat ek lelik is man. Maar I also think because I don't put off that vibes.
You don't put off that vibes, yeah.
I don't put off that just vibes. But I did get messages like as my man's birthday kan sy nie in die kas wegsteek en hom surprise sulke kak vir Uncle Cedric.
Uncle Cedric, nou luister kom lekker siek.
Wat is ek? Wat like ek het vision. I must lay in the cupboard. Yeah, I must lay in the cupboard. And I must wait for your husband to come home. What? In the beginning, I used to get invited to a lot of events, but more recently, as hy nie kyk as dit 'n jol is te laat is.
Siala, you know what the people also ask me is van ek word nou so elke weekend die mense van hom sê my man wanneer jy op 'n flyer as jy sal verstaan ek is seker ek moet sou gewees by amper seker 30 50 so wat ek sê nie. Yeah. For the simple reason that I don't feel like I want to be in that space.
Yes,
sometimes, not all the time.
Oh yes, I also had a bad experience in a club. Ek gaan nie die club se naam noem nie. But you know you have to drive, let's say from Kraaifontein to Somerset West, which is far.
Okay.
Right? En dan vertel die ou nou vir jou, no, but you see there wasn't a lot of people by the door. So I'm not going to pay you.
Now, that has nothing to do, that is absolutely
no,
nothing.
I mean, we can argue that, right?
Yes.
But, like, ek kan nie myself so expose, man.
Yes.
En dan sê hy, okay, bring 4 ander ouens saam, sy kom met aan hy ouens, hulle gaan soveel kry, hy kom met aan jou.
Yes.
En die einde van die aan, vertel hy vir jou 'n ander storie. Nou, sy kan my mos 'n bietjie coke gee of iets, but
Ja.
Ja, met een ja en mijn nies. Als hij offer mijn nies, een beetje koken. Ik meen, come on, man.
Whatever you drug of
Ja, geef me iets, man. Geef me iets.
Some opium, you know what I'm saying?
So the reason why I limit that type of stuff is because, one, my time has become very, very precious.
Yes.
Ik is bezig om te study, ik heb een dayjob. So, en ik heb andere agreements en goed, ik moet rijden op een plek en video's maken. So, ik kan niet een uur of 2 uur bij je plek spenden en dan geef je voor mij zoveel.
Ja, dan gaat die weekie.
Gaat die weekie.
No, but then also, I think also when it comes to even things like brands and clubs and this, I just want to use this as an example. I think it's very important if they use that as clarity in the beginning. So, listen, Cedric, I cannot pay you this and this amount unless you bring 30 people.
Nee, praat die
Now, I'm saying, I mean, because that would obviously, because what people also don't understand
En
is
ze leer, man.
the likes and the views does not translate into people
No,
buying.
no.
Someone can have 30 million people and 10 mensen kan hy ding gaan koop.
100%.
En die mense verstaan nie hy nie.
Yes, and I'm blessed that when I do work with, ek weet kwai soos daai.
Yes.
Ek kan vir jou sê, try die pen. Dan weet ek, gaat about 50 mense die pen try.
Hulle gaat at least,
Kwai.
ja.
Maar ek is nie so famous ou, dat as ek vir jou sê, ek gaat wies by Club XYZ, dat daar gaan nou skielik 100 mense kom,
Yes.
om vir my te sien, ek is nie die ou nie.
Yes.
Daar gaat miskien mense wat klaar beplan om soon toe te gaan en hy happen hulle om vir my te sien as hulle happy.
Okay.
But I don't think I can convince people to come to a show for my sake.
Yes.
Maar as jy 'n kosplek het en jy sê vir my nee, verwys hulle die Gatsby, dan sal al mense Gatsby sal koop.
Van hulle gaan vir die koop in die keuse, hulle is honger, hulle gaan kom. Yes.
So you have to get to know yourself, know the product you are.
Yes.
And then sell that. En baie mense verstaan nie daai nie. But people also, they don't realize that you are a human because in the end, they see you as a product.
Do you think people have like a flawed perspective of following versus people in reality these days? Because as jy nou kyk nou, as jy nou kyk vir mense op TikTok nou so en like dis hoe hulle goed hanteer, this is how they act whatever. Ek praat nie van niks van jou, not just mean in general, but people on all bases, and then seeing those same people in person, like what the inflated ego it gives them versus the amount of people they can actually get. Like an high sense,
yes, I will tell you now that people with 1 million followers are more humble than people with 60,000 followers, in my opinion. And I've met both.
Yes.
It's definitely, for my is it iets wat ek vroeger realize het dat, my guy, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep, yeah.
It's not that deep. Yes, people get to know you, but they mean absolute nux. And I don't think I ever let my knownness, being known, go to my head.
Yes.
It's never been a problem for me. However, people tend to think because you start realizing your worth,
yes,
they think you kwai. Nou, kom ek sê vir jou, ek in die industrie wat ek is in logistics.
Okay.
Ek het sê 15 jaar experience. Ek het gewerk vir groot companies in die industrie. Ek het experience in die industrie, ek het naam gemaak in die industrie.
Yeah.
Which means as ek nou 'n werk gaan soek,
sy sal 'n werk kan kry.
yes, maar ek kan ook sê hoeveel ek wil hê uit hulle.
Yes.
En sê maar nou ek voel ek is 'n wet 1 miljoen 'n jaar. En 'n company kon na my toe en hulle sê we can offer you 600,000 a year. I'm going to decline.
Yes.
Because I'm worth 1 million based on my experience.
Experience en al die goed wat ek klaar gedoen het,
Die
ja.
value wat ek kan add, right?
Yes.
But when somebody tells me come to my event, I can give you 400 rand. Die petrol is 400 rand.
Obviously, yeah.
I'm going to say no. But then you're gonna turn around and say, "I think I'm quiet." It's not that. It's my time has gotten valuable to the point where I can't really move.
No, but people also don't understand this also, and I also feel like it's this is just my own personal opinion. People are hiding stuff under the banner of, but we're doing it for the kids or we're doing it for the NGO, which for most time they are doing it. And you know what? Ek as liewe kinders, I love to be there for the people, to uplift them, give them motivational speaks. But the thing is, if that infringes upon me on my own time where I could potentially be making money to support my family, because mind you, the economy today.
Yeah.
Before I even go to that, hoeveel spend jy voor jy huis gelos het? And this is without even going out. I think the average person, you have to at least spend about 500 to 600 rand. That's before leaving the house. Miskien daar is net 'n gou bietjie petrol.
Yeah.
Pak eentjies whatever petrol, pak chips.
That's the only reason I'm doing this podcast.
Yes.
Ek het gesê I was invited to another podcast. Ek gaan die naam
noem,
noem.
ja.
ek moet ry uit die Kraaifontein uit Pelican Park toe. Om jou podcast te groei. Nou, ek is ook klaar met my 200,000.
200,000, ja.
Ek is ook klaar met my naam. Ek is ook klaar met my clout.
Yes.
Ek het dit mos nou ge-earn, mos nou oor die jare. Nou moet ek wait gee vir jou podcast. Sodat sy kan views kry en possibly monetize en jou kan. Sy skud my aan en sy sê net dankie.
Dankie.
I'm insulted.
No, listen now. I want to tell you something quickly. I have currently, before this, even I've been invited to about 7 podcasts.
I can imagine.
No? I've been invited. Again, I'm not going to mention any names, because I got love for anyone on the up and up trying to start your thing.
Why?
However, to say like waar is die een? Ek sê, wat? I say, so funny, but at least 400 rand petrol.
Yeah.
Op en af.
Yeah.
And I say, listen, is there any way we're gonna...
Is there no compensation?
But nou, hulle verstaan nie.
Hulle verstaan nie.
Everyone who's been on this podcast is mense wat ek persoonlik ken.
Yes,
and ek op die radio gesit.
I must add, you put me on the radio. My first radio interview was on Bush Radio.
100%.
En vir die, ek sy het altyd 'n credit.
En my ander ding se naam is die
en dit was 3 minute van die week.
Ja. I'd go out in the lobby and said I don't need anyone's clout.
My bro,
and
with all the humbleness, and you are more known than me, right? So even me to a lesser extent, I don't need your podcast to get more views. I do that all on my own.
On my own in any case.
Verstaan jy?
Yeah.
So, you know what I did? Ek het my podcast gestart.
Why?
And because I know I can bring... Yes, in fact, jy moet laat hulle die podcast sponsors.
Okay, then is
it fine. But that's what I'm doing. So now I can say, okay, fine. For Gentle Brother, what's on my podcast? I can cover his petrol.
You can cover your petrol.
I can cover that one.
I can get some lunch for everyone.
100%. So that way, and I tell them, okay, whatever views, whatever money I get on the monetization for the views, ek ga tayo split met julle.
Why?
And that's how I'm trying to change.
No, but it should be like it. It should be like it.
But with that said, don't invite me to your fucking podcast. Don't invite me. If you're not going to cover my petrol,
yes.
If you're not going to give me a share in the revenue, and if you don't come with your own clout, like my bra, respect in die way, sy is voor my in die game, sy het meer followers as my, you're not going to gain more followers than this, I'm probably going to be seen by more of your people.
Yeah.
And that's a reality. Yeah. So if you can't give me that, don't fucking invite me.
So now, but now obviously on my side, the men think, I will nog uitstikie. Then it's now is in the house, I will uitstikie. I say, listen, I also have to weigh. I have to weigh it 100%. Out for me. Like, does it make sense for me?
100%.
Does it make sense for me? And it's not that I think I'm better over. Ek kan nie van my
en 'n nog 'n ding, né? Dat nou iemand van my in die week vir my gemessage. Oh, my child's cousin's nephew's neighbor is doing a fundraiser. I'm going to be flooded by people saying, nee, but my kind is a more worthy cause than that kind. Hoe kan ze nie, ek sal op die ou en maak ek net video's vir fundraisers.
For fundraisers. No, the thing is I was down the same...
And in the meantime, I'm starving.
I was down the same path, and now the thing is you don't, because there's no story more sadder than the next one. I mean, I think they're all equally sad.
Yes.
Iemand het gesê, listen, can you please help me this? My son has one leg, maak nou 'n voorbeeld.
Yes.
Then I said, my son is suffering from leukemia.
Yes.
And I sympathize with all of them.
Yes.
En ek verstaan. But ek kan nie vir almal doen nie.
Kan nie vir almal help nie.
Kan nie vir almal help
nie. Because I can ask myself, when I did the raffle for my son, for his trip, please show me your ticket. Because I can tell you now, if you bought a ticket,
I would know.
For my Lighties raffle, and you can send me the WhatsApp, I actually owe you a video.
Yes.
Om dankie te sê. Because I used to week week, right?
Yes.
But if you couldn't come through for me, but now you want to use me, it's not fair.
And it's also funny because the thing is sometimes as mense wat ook sê, ek hou nie van hom nie.
Yes.
But ek kan nog 'n video maak
vir my. Ek kan 'n video maak vir my.
Van hoekom almal sal dit sien.
100%.
So that means you've already accepted that you know I have a following audience.
You know how many guys I had that is a reality. Somebody inbox me. En kyk, ek het 'n klomp profiles, my main profile wat amper 200,000 followers is weg. Toe begin ek en ek vaar dit so, okay, maak so 4-5 profiles.
Ja, ek weet nie wat dit is.
Die week moet aangaan.
Which one's your real one? Or do I follow?
Oh my God. Ek het Cedric Laguma 5, Cedric Laguma 2.
I was on it. I was like, okay.
Underscore Laguma. So it's not about...
Is this you now?
This is me now. Yeah, okay, busy growing that.
So that's the right one. So I follow this one.
I'm actually going to give that profile away to somebody.
Okay, guys, you can see it. Go give him a follow.
Yeah.
So this one is
Cedric underscore Laguma.
Moet ek die ene follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Follow
I think I
that.
followed your original one en dan nog een en agter.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I know the people that were commenting kak on my profile, on my videos. You get to know your regular commentators until you decide to block them.
Yeah.
Right? Vrachtig waar, dis ou inbox me to tell me, can't you help my mommy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Iets met iets.
Okay.
And I'm looking at this profile and I go to my other profile and I see this profile is
the same one, but
on another profile. So I tell him, my bra, sy's geblok op my ander profile vir kak comment. Nou vraat hy my weer help. Weet jy wat is sy reply? Ja, jou poes.
Maar hy het uitgevang.
Ja, ek het hom uitgevang. Wie
Wat het hy uitgevang? Ja, nou
sy breek my huis in. Ek vang vir jou in my huis.
Nou
ek slaat jou knieë af.
Nou
en ek bel die boere. Nou gaan daar sy jou familie. Ek is nou die naai in die game.
Okay, that's very funny, my bro. Because I don't know. You know, I think we can have this debate on and on.
We can talk for days. We can talk for days.
But why? Just to bring it all the way back home. What is your latest social media scandal?
Ooh, the Jefters.
Ons gaan nog nie lang iets aan hy.
Ons gaan nie lang, but I will give you context.
For what? What is this all about?
What people must realize is that I've never looked for trouble with anybody.
Okay.
Contrary to what you believe. Ek kan nog nooit kak gesoek met iemand nie. My videos is altyd 'n response.
Okay.
So as you guys know, I gave a call away last year, Nissan VVL. And there was a time where people was convinced that it was a scam.
Okay.
So convinced that some people believed it was a scam. Right? Anyway, I gave the call away. I gave a second call away after that. But min mense weet van hy. I gave a call fee away as well.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, this motherfucker, Tariq Jefter, in his life.
Okay, say.
Fucking says, en Cedric moet ook in sy lyn bly en hy moet sy bek hou. Of anders sê ek, gaat ek vir die mense sommer nou vertel van die kar. Now.
Wat van die kar?
Wat van die kar, exactly.
Oh.
So, I don't attack my character, man. Sy kan vir my sê ek is 'n potato head, sy kan my sê ek het 'n faalt aan, sy kan my sê my bek stink, maar sy gaan nie my sê ek is 'n chole nie.
Okay.
Sy gaan nie vir my sê ek steel nie. Don't attack my character. Plus, I have grown my muscles in this game.
Yes.
On how to deal with beef, how to beef. Ek sal so ver gaan om te sê ek is 'n meester in beef.
Okay.
Because weet jy wat maak ek kyk raak nie meer kwaad nie. Ek maak nou net gat. And one thing a lot of these internet bullies can't handle is if you start making gat of them.
Okay.
And the difference between me and a lot of these owens, I can make 10 posts dedicated to you every day for a month.
Yes.
And there won't be 2 repeats. And I don't think you can handle the heat.
Yeah.
So then I climb on the bandwagon.
Okay,
I climb and I thought to myself, nee man, nou, ek gaat jou nou wys nou man. Sy wil ons nou aan my praat. Ek gaat nou van jou praat. I'm gonna give you the attention that you want from me. But not the attention that you thought you were gonna get.
Okay.
En weet jy hoe's ek?
So wat was die eerste ding wat sy nou teruggesê het?
Oh shit, ek het net begin gat maak man. I can't even put my... Obviously, Tariq Jefter gave me a lot of material to work with. Hy is, wat hy vir ons wys, and I actually don't care what type of person he is in real life, wat hy vir ons wys is, hy's 'n malnai. So, in my mind, as hy 'n malnai is, ons maak gat van jou.
You know what, the funny thing is, lots of people, they get me, and they get me in real life, and they say, maar wat dink jy van hom? This is a question I'm faced with all the time.
Of course.
Like what's your take on it?
Yeah.
What most people will see is I don't get involved in other people's stuff anymore. I used to, but
okay.
I was my ding.
Yes.
Nie op TikTokie, as hy ons iets gemaak en dan maak ek sommer nou 'n reaction video op en lag ek my in my moeder wanneer vir my is hy kak van dit.
Yes,
but I don't anymore van almal is nou bietjie sensitive. So fuck julle almal gaan dit so nie. So they asked me, so what dink jy? I say, you know what, I'm going to say I don't have any opinion on him, neither anyone, but what you just said.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's all I see.
Nee, 100%.
I'm not sure if you're going here, there,
no,
or
exactly. And ek het gedruk op daai. I didn't say he's a bad person.
Yes.
I didn't say that he's whatever, nothing of his character. But what I will say is based on what he showed me is a malnai. And his mom is a malnai for defending him, and his dad is a malnai for defending him, and his sister's a malnai for not speaking up. And that's my opinion.
That's your opinion.
That's my opinion. It is what 100%. It is. And if I'm gonna give it to you, everyone can get it.
You know what? And funny enough, actually,
I invited
him here too. So
lying.
I
You
invited
lying.
him here too.
You lying.
Not to die, man.
What
Not
did
to
he
die,
say?
not to die. But anyways, guys, yeah, I got Tariq chapter. Stick
Yes,
out, bro.
stick out.
He's not here.
Stick out.
That would have been great, though.
Oh, that would have been the
great.
fuck.
No, but look, whether he comes to redeem himself for his own personal use,
You know what? Can I give you advice, Tariq?
Yes.
Don't come and redeem yourself, my bro. Maintain that malnai persona
Yes.
that you have. Because if you're going to try and redeem yourself, you're going to make yourself a puss.
So,
Because I'm going to tell you now, you're acting like a malnai until people say you a malnai. Now you want to act normal. That makes you a normal malnai. That makes you a puss.
Okay, I got you.
Don't do that. Like
Yeah.
rather than
I'm the malnai.
be the malnai.
Be the malnai, yeah.
And own that label.
You know what? Surprisingly enough, I actually did watch one video. I was almost convinced someone was going to go to the house, though.
You know what? I can't. I will say the same thing. I can't confirm or deny. But I know a few people that were ready to go.
Look, ready and go and went is two different
the
things.
Owens I'm talking about is Owens that go.
Yes.
They don't load, they pull. So, my bro, kijk, that wasn't the level. My level of engagement with Tariq was not to moor him.
Yes.
It didn't upset me. I wasn't upset.
Yes.
Like it wasn't a situation like me and Gentle Brother where it was something personal.
Yes.
It was like, my bra, please don't talk about me in your lives. I'm not these other guys.
Yeah.
No maar een, ek is nie bang vir jou nie.
Yes.
Right?
That's the
En
main
ek-
fact, yeah.
100%. And I'm not skrikkerig. And I've got no respect for your family. So you got no protection there. And I'm not going to try and be logical with you and all that. I'm going to make gat based on what you show us.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. You show me you a malnai. We make gat of you. Dance malnai. Dance.
Now, can you handle it now?
Can you handle it? Of maak gat terug. But if your comeback is, where is the car? Or your comeback is, Mr. Potato Man. My guy.
It's boring.
Nah, it's boring.
Or, but you know, if
boring.
someone else has already used it or said it
Oh
before,
my God, I
then we have
credit
to move from here.
Mikey for that. Mikey, weet jy wat, ek is nie kwaad vir jou nie, my bro. In fact, ek wil vir jou hier op my podcast, his official invite. I got your WhatsApp
How did
number.
that,
I'll
how did
send
that
you a
one
message.
end, by the way?
You know what? It didn't end. He kind of mentioned me also. Same situation.
Yeah.
You know, I thought, okay, we just get on this bus. I didn't attack him. Okay, sy maak gat, sy release info, sy whatever, ek doen dieselfde.
Yes.
Right? And it died down because in the end, to me, it's not about winning. It's about just leave me alone, man.
Just leave it, yeah.
Just leave me alone. You want to pick up this thing again? Okay. We pick up this thing again.
Okay, for you, obviously, I know you were straight talking guy, man. So we don't say, if you come to social media right now, you must know. I mean, I don't know. You consume obviously what other people are doing.
I do. I consume quite a bit of social media.
So visie voor jou, visie van die kakste voor jou on TikTok. That's just your personal opinion. Remember, they can't take it to the heart.
Kakste, nee, geef my context. As jy sê kakste.
No, just in terms of what you watch, maybe or trending that do well.
You know what?
Because I don't want to still be on the other flip side. Well, Clara said that you don't have to watch it just for you in personal, as in personal intake. But they think, okay, this is a klompie kak.
Yes, you know what? The people that I think is kak, I have already blocked me.
Okay.
I'm not
So
somebody.
say
If
yes.
I don't like you, then I'm not gonna watch your content
At all, yeah.
Ek block you because ek save myself. Because imagine I have hate for 5 people in my life, right? Which is already plus I'm a Christian now. Ek is basically by die Here.
Yes.
Ek try, right?
Try, yeah.
And one of the requirements of being a Christian is that you must forgive in order to be forgiven.
Yes.
And
Okay.
every freaking, I say this and I'm going to be a bit serious now, but every Sunday when we have communion, there's a part before you take communion where you ask God to forgive your sins.
Okay.
On the premise that you will forgive
Others.
people that wronged you.
Have transgressed against you.
And,
Okay.
and the audacity that I have to expect forgiveness, but I don't give forgiveness.
Okay.
Right? I feel cock about that, to be honest. I mean,
Okay.
that is something that is weighing on my heart because it's people that I actively, willingly hate.
Yes.
Right? But just imagine, ek het al klaar die burden.
Okay.
Nou kyk ek nog TikTok.
En
En
het-
haat extra mense vir wat hulle vir my... Nee, dat is my so moeilijk.
Yes.
So I don't really have anybody that is working on my nerves because
Okay.
if they do,
They say that lots of people if you don't like someone, you must either block them or unfollow them because it's good for your mental
it's
health.
good for you. It's the
For your
best
mental
for your
health.
mental
Because you
health.
can't elke keer so kyk jy sê
Imagine, I wake
It's
up
tiring.
hating 5, but when I go sleep, I hate 7
Hate
people. Nah, that's what's adding to the load, man.
I think
But I will say, I mean, to answer your question, I will say for now, who's on my radar is the Jeftas, the entire Jefta family.
Okay.
And that's purely because how they've been acting, right? The father has been throwing subliminal threats of legal action.
Okay.
And accusing me specifically of doing the things that his son is doing, but I'm wrong for it.
Okay.
So but ek gaat julle nou sê ek raak baie van ek poot. Mini Jefta. So I think you're probably not even going to hear me say anything. If they don't say anything about me,
Dan is hy ook klaar.
Tarek, if you're not going to mention me again, I won't mention you again.
Okay.
And that goes for anybody
Yeah.
of the Jeftas. So ek is so, I don't want to step over that line and now become the bully.
The bully again, yeah.
Ek sal vir jou defend.
And I think it's you also. I think you built a long thing now. The way things is running better mos now.
Things is running mooi.
Yeah.
Kyk, sy sien nou ek en gentle brother.
Nou, I saw that. I saw.
Fine.
My broer, wat is daai video wat jy gesê van ons op? Ek het daai video gekyk, maar it's
Julle
gesê.
gaan dit kry.
Ja.
Ja, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Ek dink nou.
Sy majestic my plaas naar almal gaan dit kry, but don't worry.
Iemand my getag. Ek
Yes. That video got a lot of views.
Ek wonder wat. Anyways.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you when he pulls up.
Ask me. Nah, listen, it's got whatever I'm gonna say will be my opinion. It'll be based on what I see on social media. I won't say anything where I don't have, and I'm not here to scunner.
Yes.
So I'm not going to talk about rumors of trolling. I'm not going to talk about gesteelde karre and drug use. That's not my style.
Yes.
Right? But as ek kak gedaan sit op 'n video, dan gaan ek gat maak van die kak gedaan. Anyone can get it, right?
Yes.
Same way, and I mean that is also taking the whole being scared of mentioning each other away, because if you can mention me within context. And it's fine because, like, within context, is it cool? I'm not going to walk around going, oh, your sister's got ugly ears.
Yes.
Because now, am I now the bully now? Have I now become the bully? That's not my line. But when I say everyone can get it, that's what I mean.
Okay, and so, I mean...
Like, Plasnar and his hair colors. Like, I don't know if I want to talk about it. I don't want to... But I will say this, Plasnar got fat.
Since you brought him up here, man, I don't know if we can talk about any of this, member, but
Plasnar
what when I
got
snow
fat.
drink...
Oh, I want to tell you.
Because I know you guys were all like, the snows.
I actually want to mention the fact that the snow blew up when
Did it
that
blow
girl
up? It was
threw
good.
it down the drain.
Okay.
Remember there was a drama with this one girl about her wanting to win the prize every week.
And so she
smijt sy dan. Ja, die smijt sy mos die silvers nou wat sy self gekoop het by die drain af.
Okay.
And after that, everybody wanted to taste what the silvers now was about.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. It's a similar thing now with the podcast.
Yes.
It just happened to be the timing is perfect. But silver snow, it's imported. It's imported from Poland.
Is it currently going?
It's not in the Western Cape.
Not in the Western Cape.
Not in the
Okay.
Western Cape. We actually got an offer to do distribution again in the Western Cape, but also calendar is full, man.
Yes.
I will say this: it's a delicious freaking drink. It's the closest drink to Red Bull that I've had.
And I've tasted it myself.
Yeah, and it's by a guess, and it's a lekker drink, but. If you're running a campaign like that, it takes time. That's the time I was working from home.
Yes.
So I had the time to do it. I wouldn't have the time to do it now. But the product is still available.
Still available, okay.
Yeah, it's still available. It's actually a flippin' cool product.
No, because then obviously, I think the last time we even had Plasnar, you had to say, nah, millions gemaakt ook. I don't want you to talk on stuff. Ik vraag net, man.
Man, I cannot comment on that. We didn't make millions on it. I wasn't lying. Don't lie. Don't lie.
This is the PSA Podcast. Ek vraag niks wat ek
man.
vir hom gevra het because I think he was on the episode.
Kwaai,
and I self say I made a million. I bought cars. So I also want
silver snow.
I don't know if it's purely that.
Okay.
I'm trying to fact check it.
I
asked him.
Nah, you can't say any because I came in on the silver snow quite late.
Yes.
I joined the silver snow quite late and I exited again also early. I mean, I wouldn't allow Plasnar in my house.
Now,
not because. Shit.
Still today.
No, we can't be. No, we can't be friends. No, we can't be friends. It's a values thing, man. It's a values thing, and like I said, I can't talk about his lifestyle. I can't talk about his choices. But I need to be.
Were you guys friends at one point?
Yes, no, I allowed him to. Oh no, as hy na my huis toe kan kom as hy 'n bra hoor.
Yes.
As ek vir jou kos gemaak het, dan is hy definitief 'n bra.
Abra, okay.
But if I pulled the rights, I can't have that.
Okay.
That energy. I can't have that type of energy in my
No,
house.
very
Not around my kids and my wife. And all that. Nice, it's just a kak, man.
What a beast.
Nice,
dude,
just
dat
a
raam-
kak. He's just
Okay.
a kak.
Nou, okay.
And then not as a person, he's made of blood, flesh, and bone. But it's not the type of people I want to surround
Yes.
myself with.
So I mean, you find this now more and more that like once you get to know people, it's a different perception because obviously ek praat met hom online en die en dan wanneer I meet you in real life, ek praat van hom, ek praat nou in general.
Nee, in general.
Yeah.
Because weet jy wat is my grootste mistake? My grootste mistake is ek dink almal is soos ek.
Okay.
Nou, ek sê nie ek is perfect, but I'm
Straight
fucking
talking,
trying.
it's always gonna, yeah.
100%. I try to live a straight life. I make no compromise on my family and my wife, in my huis en my kinders. That is my priority.
Yes.
You one thing you can do, you can fucking hate me, but you're not gonna judge me on my family.
Yes.
Because ek try baie hard daar. And I think that everyone else is the same because now almal op social media is most perfect. And then you get to know them.
I would like to believe that.
Yeah. You come up close and you find out that, I mean, what you say and what you do is in two different things.
Two different things, yeah.
Since and I don't know if then I'll rather back away.
Listen, and now your like I mean, maybe your sons and your wife and the family. What are they take on you on social media sometimes, dude?
It's a job.
But saying is your dad, you cock mad.
No, none of that. I've always been like this. I've actually.
Yes, I get that. But
yes.
I mean, for now inviting other people into the.
I've completely closed the house off
Okay.
for other people.
Yes.
Because of that. Because you can't have Zachary, my youngest, calling plaas naar Uncle Eugene.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Uncle Eugene. Don't have Uncle Eugene's life together, achter mekaar.
Yes.
He's still catching on kak.
Yes.
No. Moenie naby my kinders go on.
Okay.
And also some of the lessons I learned with Gentle Brother. Just because ek was so, ek kon na my huis toe. I don't know if you saw, like last year was big. Everyone came to my house. I had everyone at least visit because I thought, okay, ek maak nuwe vriende.
Laat allemaal iets
And then you find out like, whoa, what you say and what you do is two different things. No.
Listen, and look at we had a trend also going on the show. I don't know if you watched the episode with Tap Out. We talked about backside use of cocaine. No?
Okay.
We were talking about cocaine usage as well.
I was a big ecstasy user back in the day. I was a
huge ecstasy, okay.
Yeah, for about, I don't know. I would still say I'm probably still a ecstasy user till today, just not as often.
Rush your tits off every now and then.
But like if I have to go back, I probably used about a year ago.
Yes.
The pills today is just too strong.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, die pille van vandag. Back in the day, we're talking about the Supermans, the Mitsubishis, the D&Gs. Those were the tablets that I grew up on.
Okay.
And you can ask my wife. At the peak of my use, I would use 10 pills a night. I would drop 4 pills as a start.
Yes.
And a pill every hour.
Hoe lyk jy hare?
Nou, kyk hier. Ek wil net vir jou sê ek is lief vir jou. So yeah, I was a very, very big ecstasy user, but I can't, like I said, I took a pill about a year ago. I couldn't handle it. That's when I realized, like, fuck.
No, and you know what? I'm very honest about this, and I talk about this like to many people because I also want to conscientize a lot of people because, like you said, everybody's perfect online.
Oh yeah, everybody's perfect.
Which I understand.
So I want to ask the people watching the show now that you know that about me. After you've been admiring me for so much, am I now a piece of shit?
But the funny thing is, and then when you get to know some of the people, it's like, but you do it too. And I'm not saying like, okay, but because you do it, it's fine. It doesn't mean that.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, mens is mens.
Mens is mens.
I'm a fucking drugs gedoen on ons lewe.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to say everyone, but I mean like the people who like to point fingers.
Let's put it so the least unlikely people that you think
yes
has probably used in their day.
And the thing is, the thing is, we can't act like it's something completely out of our reach. I mean, this is Cape Town, South Africa,
My
when it
bro,
happened.
okay, die man, denial. Okay, so
Yes.
I come out of the 80s, right?
Yes.
80s and 90s. And our parents' approach to any type of contraband, whether it's sex before marriage, whether it's alcohol, whether it's wine, was to act as if it doesn't exist.
Yes.
Like my father's sex talk to me was, ze kom met 'n kunnie aangestap nie. It was it.
Ja, so
That was it. Oh, your pil in your broek, oh.
Yes.
That was the talk. And they were the same with drugs.
Yes.
And lucky for me, I never needed drugs to have a good time.
Yes.
But I will tell you this, at ecstasy, fucking hell.
You had a good time?
Yeah, I had a fucking jeez. Oh, yeah. Now let me tell you.
Yeah.
I was in the golden age
Okay.
of house and that.
Yes.
With my ecstasy use. I'm talking about Wham-Do Project, King of My Castle.
Yes.
Milk Inc.
Yes.
That was my type.
Okay.
And that's why the pills that I remember, the people don't have that pills, the Supermans, the Super Sports, the Mitsubishis, the Smileys, the Diamonds, what we call the 5-finger crown, which was actually a Rolex.
Yes.
That was a pulse that I used, and shit, what a good time I had. Eh? But lucky for me, it's not addictive. I don't have a lot of after effects. Except I think my memory is a bit fucked.
No, and you know what? And also because it's nice as skin also, I like for people to understand that these are elements that do exist. They do exist.
100%.
And also, ek wil hê, like miskien as ma's and pa's and kinders, but die nou kyk and then like, they want to be in denial about what your children is busy with or doing.
Yes,
and
because
the thing is, I would hate for my children to be using anything and I don't know about it.
Except
you know what I mean?
Your child don't have sinus on a Sunday, my dear.
Yeah.
Auntie and uncle, that sinus that your child have on a Sunday, it's coke.
The Colombian flu.
Coke, what I ate, on a Sunday, he's got it's not sinus, he's using coke. And you know what? On the coke thing, right?
Yes.
On the coke thing. Like, where do you buy like high quality coke?
High quality cocaine? Where do you buy it?
You sell high quality because you know what? The coke in Cape Town is cock. You're paying 900 rand a gram. I'll pay 2 grand a gram. If I know it's gonna be, it's gonna make my face.
It's gonna be the one.
It's gonna be. I'll pay the price.
You know what I've started to realize? What I've started to realize, if you look at lots of people, they've asked this question many times before. If you are having resellers and they're cutting the stuff down, and I mean, you can watch this on Drug Inc. everywhere.
Yes.
Yes, you can watch on any
like
YouTube
sell
channel.
the high grade stuff, but let me pay for it.
But the thing is, if it's going from you to me, and then you cutting it down, and to him, and he's cutting it down, the time it gets to you, about 3% is what it used to be.
I'm so disappointed. I think, yes, man. You know what?
Listen, before we're gonna end this now, can we move it back now?
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the PSA Podcast.
Yes!
Final words, my broer, first before we line.
Guys, you know what? Het is nooit te slecht om goed te raken. En het is nooit te goed om slecht te raken. Stay humble.
Stay humble. There you guys have it. And from my side, the Maya, like I said, the PSA Podcast, more things coming. And what is your podcast name now?
Oh yeah, hier maak ons gat.
Hier maak ons gat.
And it's available on splashme.co.za, my own website that I developed and I'm running.
Just saying there.
Ja, het zijn mijn register, mijn broer.
Register?
Ja, en dan kan je stelen tips voor hem.
Yeah.
So it's almost like OnlyFans.
Okay,
but without the porn.
Without the porn.
So if you want to support Mr. Meyer, go to splashme.co.za, look for his profile, send him a tip, send him a subscription. You can sign up 10 rand a month for 12 months. If you get 1,000 people to do that, Mr. Meyer, send you 10 rand a month, that's 10,000 rand. That helps your favorite content creator to make content like this. And can look after the people on the show, and he can make more content for you.
You guys
so cheapskates, man. Niet wil jullie scroll.
En kijk eens, als jullie nog altijd daar kwaad is in jullie skunnen en je praat van die, dan en is je gewoon in the famous words of that guy who said to you, yellow poes.
Yeah, sorry for that.
We gotta go, guys, for the PSA Podcast. Coming out. Yes, salute guys. Your broer Mr. Meyer. Back with another public service announcement.
Jackson, I hope you guys are feeling good this morning.